Hey guys, I'm Matt.
And I'm Raymond.
And this is Stogies and Broskies. Let's get this thing rolling. Hey guys, thanks for joining us. Today we're smoking a Vegas 5 Alpha. It's a Gordo 6x58, has a Costa Rican wrapper. It's very gorgeous, very dark in color. It's got a Nicaraguan binder. It's a Dominican, Honduran, and Nicaraguan filler as well. It's got a medium to full body. In this thing, I'm just smoking it now. It's got coffee notes. It's got some toasty earthiness. It's a little rich, but it smooths out on the end. And also, all the tobacco is aged 4 years. Today, we're going to dip into my infinity bottle. I've been adding to this infinity bottle for the last 5 or 6 years. I didn't know quite how it worked out, right? So I found a decanter sitting around the house, and I read something on it about adding the last shot of every bottle that you drank into a decanter and let it age and build up over time. And so today, finally, we're going to pull it out and we're going to taste it for the first time ever. So if you don't mind, I'm going to pour this while he introduces everything else.
So this is our first video that we've put out. Thank you again for joining us. A lot of what this channel is going to be about is doing reviews of cigars, whiskeys, bourbons, different pairings, how to track your experiences in a cigar journal, or however you feel like tracking your experiences and your journey through cigar smoking. We're going to be doing a lot of product reviews about cutters, the different cigars, humidors, torches. We're going to be showing people about the lifestyle with how we got into cigars and how different people's journeys in cigars and premium tobaccos change, and how everybody's journey is different, but we all figure out how to blend it all into one. You know, some of us start off with like the way Matt started smoking. If we'll get into that here in a little bit, but everybody's experiences, no matter how they start, we all find a common ground with premium tobaccos when it comes to cigars, pipes, or whatever. We're going to be showing you, we are both motorcycle enthusiasts and we live the motorcycle lifestyle, and we are showing how these two can intertwine and build over time and complement each other.
Absolutely. I want to caveat off what you said. Everybody comes into this lifestyle, into premium tobacco lifestyle, from different aspects, different walks of life.
And for different reasons.
Absolutely.
Different reasons, definitely.
And the amount of people from different backgrounds, we all come together under the same leaf. And so it's incredible the different people that you get to meet. And, we just want to kind of share that with you guys.
Yeah, so we're going to start off. Like you said, we've got these 5 Vegas Alphas, and it's a very good smoke.
It really is.
The draw on this is amazing. And I'm hoping that it pairs with this infinity bottle very well.
Me too.
So let's dip into this.
Let's dip in this. Cheers, buddy. So like I said, I've been adding into this bottle for the better part of 5 years, if not a little bit longer. I couldn't tell you hardly anything that's in there. I have to say that's probably one of the smoothest drinks I've had in a very long time.
I've had a couple infinity bottles, and everything in this is balancing out pretty well.
There is a slight heat there on the back end, but a lot of caramel notes.
Yeah, it's very smooth in the beginning. It's got a sweet hint to it, but it balances itself. pretty well.
I'm upset that I didn't write down everything that I added to that so I could replicate it, because that right there is going to be something that's going to be hard for me to drink because it's so good.
So saying that, with this channel, we're actually going to start a fresh infinity bottle after today. So throughout our reviews, we're going to try out all these different bourbons, whiskeys, scotches. We're going to go from ryes to toasted to whatever. We've got a couple cigar ryes, limited release cigar ryes, limited edition series bottles.
Absolutely.
We're going to get some allocated bottles in here. We got a bottle of Blanton's up here. We've got all sorts of stuff that we're going to be dipping into, and we're going to develop and start a Stogies and Broskies infinity bottle.
Yes.
And we're going to see how that will develop over time.
Absolutely. And then we'll taste it right here, right on the spot.
With you guys.
Absolutely.
It's going to be great.
So with all this going on, Ray was talking about how we all kind of get into smoking for the very first time. So I want to introduce myself to you all, and kind of explain how I got into cigars, without going on too much of a rant, because it's easy for me to do. So my very first cigar, I can't remember the actual band. It was a Gurkha. I was stationed in Hawaii. I'm a Marine. I try to stay away from the crowns, however, I switched over to cigars. I was stationed in Hawaii. My current wife, or my wife at the time, had made a friend and introduced the husbands together. And he invited me out to go fishing off a pier. He tapped into his humidor and handed me a stick. And that's kind of where it started. We sat there on the pier telling stories, and fishing. And literally the only thing that we caught were puffer fish. And so we didn't get to take anything home. But from there, my interest just grew. I got to spend more time with him. He introduced me to, a series of different cigars. And I really kind of stepped into my own palate once I deployed to Afghanistan for the very first time. From there, I really stepped away from the milder Connecticut's into more of a dark Maduro. And so that's kind of where my basis is. Ray, where did you get your start?
So my start was way different than Matt's. In my line of work, which I deliver to smoke shops and stuff, merchandise to gas stations and stuff like that. So for years, I was delivering to all these smoke shops around the Middle Tennessee area and Kentucky. And I walk in and I see all these humidors, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this out. I bought a couple cigars, and I started getting into them, and I was like, I never fully got into it. But then once I started finding more people around me, like Matt and his wife, and my uncle started smoking cigars around me, and brought me closer to the community, and I was able to realize the community in it.
Sure.
And so at that point, having Matt to help push me through finding my preferred cigars, testing out the different, wrappers and fillers, and finding what body I'd like. And then also having the social aspect of it. Because, driving a truck, you're by yourself all day.
Sure. And
it's nice to be able to sit down with a good friend or group of friends, go to a lounge and just have people to talk to. And it's a community where we have common ground, but like he said, people from all sorts of walks of life are in it. And so you get to interact with people that you normally wouldn't talk to. You get to learn about their lives. You can sit there and talk to them and see how their experiences brought them there.
Absolutely.
And I just love the social aspect of it.
Sure.
And I've really grown to love the cigar as well. Just learning the differences between them, how where the tobacco came from can change the flavor so differently, and learning about just the different aspects of what goes into making a cigar.
Right.
Because it's more than just, the ones you find at a gas station.
Absolutely.
There's so much into these, and you're smoking a piece of art every time you take it.
The amount of hands that go into creating just one simple cigar, you know, it may be simple to us, the everyday consumer, but like Ray said, it is a piece of art. The amount of hands that touch this to create such a premium smoke, and the ability for us to just enjoy the moment, a little piece of relaxation. Like it's incredible. It's incredible what they can produce, and the scene that it creates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like I said, this chapter in our life that we're starting with this channel, we want to bring you guys along with us.
Absolutely.
And we're going to be doing reviews and all that stuff, and you guys are going to be able to go through this with us. And we'd like to hear from you guys. What is your favorite cigar? How did you get your start in cigars?
You know what? That's a great thought.
So comment below. Tell us how you got your start in cigars, and what is your favorite cigar, and maybe we'll review the cigar that you started with.
Absolutely, I think that's great. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to hear how you got your start. To me, the start into this lifestyle is a story for the times, and so I think that's a great thought. Yeah, please comment, please interact, please share, please follow, and we can't wait to hear from you. We
are on multiple different social medias. We've got TikTok, Clapper, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah. Our link tree will be in the description. And thanks for joining us, and I hope to see you guys again.